much for joining me again today for another December daily process video. So for today I have day 13 for you. Just in case this is your first video, your first time watching my process December daily process video, I also have other days posted as well, the previous days, and I put the links in the description below. Now, for day 13, I decided to scrap about the photo I took of my neighbour's front yard, so a really well decorated one. We decided not to decorate our kind of house much this year, just mainly because we're going to be away quite a large chunk of December, so decided not to go go too much, spending too much time decorating the house. So, but I still thought that it was kind of cool that every time I get home, I get to see, neighbours, showing their Christmas spirit. So that's awesome. Anywho, for this spread, I decided to create my own kind of 4x6 journaling card. I'm using a plain 4x6 card, and then this pattern paper, which is from the main kit from Hollywood's December Daily main kit, and I am kind of also going to be using these die cut pieces, the bubbles from the Hip Kit Club's November Scrapbook kit, and I am kind of measuring the bubble, make sure that the bubble kind of go just at the bottom left, and then I use just kind of my pencil to outline the shape, mainly because I want to do a cutout, as you can see there, a cutout of that portion, and I also want a little bit of a gutter, I guess, so the white can show a little bit. So that's why I kind of measure it up and then trim the bottom part of the pattern paper out. Now, the next thing I am doing here is I'm going to stamp along the bottom line there, and I am using the Magic Story stamp set, which is an old stamp set from Hollywood's stamp set kit, story stamp kit. I believe it's from December last year or even the year before. It's relatively old, but I really like how long it is, so it kind of goes really well like across the page and ends near the bubbles. And it says life is filled with these magical moments. Now, for the journaling, I essentially talked about how this is the view of, when we get home essentially every day. And, I really like how the lights, they went all out, and it's really cool. And, there's boxes of presents, and there's a sleigh, as you can see there, reindeer, and, a bunch of other stuff around it as well. And so I thought it was really cool. We lived in this house for a number of years, and I think this is the first time that our neighbour has actually decorated this much. And I think they moved in not that long ago, it might be why. So I think it's really cool to get to see this, every time you get home, which inspires us to kind of want to decorate a house. But unfortunately, because we're not going to be here for quite a large chunk of December, so I decided to not go too much on that. And so now I'm just thinking what I want to say next. So I decided to also underline the journaling, as you can see there. And that is it for that card. For the photo, I decided to add this piece of chipboard here, which is from the December Daily main kit. And I am going to be adding that on the top there. And I'm just thinking how I want to decorate it. I was thinking either, embossing it, put some glitter on it. I decided to go with something slightly different. I'm just going to stamp onto the chipboard piece but not as I did previously, which is just kind of stamping all the way. I decided to use this stamp set, which is from, I believe, December Daily 2014. I think it's from 2014, partly because I don't think we got a stamp set from the main kit last year. Now, in terms of stamping, I decided to use the Pendleton red ink, but instead of stamping all the way down, I decided to do a kind of an ombre effect. So stamping the first stamp and then making sure that it's slightly lighter by not re-inking it on the second and the third go, just down to the bottom there. That is it, I believe, for day 13. And I'm just kind of packing this up and thinking about attaching that down. I am going to be using the red line tape for this one, largely because I want to just pack it up. If you use a glossy accent and if you put it into your pocket straight away, and it can easily move, so I decided to use the red line tape, largely because I'm going to put it in the pocket straight away, but also I am going to be trimming off the top. And if you use a glossy accent, you just need to make sure that you hold it down real tight so it wouldn't move. But with the red line tape, it's instantaneous in terms of how sticky it is. So here's some close up, you guys. Thanks so much for joining me again today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up so I know that you enjoy it. And if you want more to have a look at more details in terms of the close-ups, etc., please visit my blog at scrapbook.wordpress.com, and I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye!